here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Washington Commanders. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
And got his man complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And out a middle across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Off the play fake, Daniels. That is caught by Lane. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Let's go now. 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Get it. 65.
Play action, now it's Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
65 catch, 65 catch. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They go play action. Daniels. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up Sackett. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Now Daniels going to keep it. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Ball for touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Ian. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Now Daniels. Phillips has it, running the out route. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
To throw is Daniels. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 13-yard line.
Come on, set. Crap ball 80.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Tag! 70 Lions!
Daniels looking to throw. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On the carry, Bigsby. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Take Bigsby. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Commanders 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Buffalo 18.
Now it's Richardson. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a handoff up the middle. Kirkland. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Going quickly out to the right side. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on first down. Kirkland pushing his way through, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Randy, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Tag.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there.
Let's go. 18, pioneer. Lightning.
Richardson looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
7 Pirates. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Patterson now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Raiders 21. Commanders 7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Lightning 18.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive if they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Go.
Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stack. 18. Top below 18. Ready.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Here's third and a few inches.
Brings up third down.
Another run by Bigsby. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Bigsby. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready.
A run here with Bigsby. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And obviously they want that run yardage, so they decline the penalty.
No doubt about it. Smart on their part. They finished off the play. But if you're going to jump, if you're going to commit a penalty, it's your job to finish off the play so you don't give up big gains like that.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
To the air goes Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
79 Broncos! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Trap 60! Trap 60! Mustang 19! Go!
Throwing now is Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Seven Pirates! 19 Lions! Steady!
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Richardson. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18, Pioneer! Stephanie! Viking, 18! Let go!
They go play action here on first down. Slings this deep from the corner. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Tag, come 19, Hawk 70, Hawk, ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Washington. CeeDee Lamb. score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure,
all wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Takes over first and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and they're right back where we started at halftime.
yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Able to hit his target lane. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready, hut, ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. An audible here to get a new look.
It's 4th down.
Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Ready.
On first down, Kirkland. And shoving him off that open field. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ready.
They go play action with Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Get it. 19. Go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Trap 60. Trap 60. '70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels evades the tackler, and now some space. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this will leave them a yard short. A nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Mustang 19.
And Bigsby once more. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Another Washington Commanders first down. First and goal at the 3.
Bigsby fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Commanders are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Raiders 31, Commanders 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. It was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The 20, 5, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the fourth. As time has run out on quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready up.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Ready.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
76, go.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Cup 19.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
This is caught by Tucker. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Cardinals.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35.
That's good for a Washington.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
Trap
It's
50,
2nd
trap.
and inches.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Let's go,
There it is, 4th and inches.
60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warriors 70. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
18, 5, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, the field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On third down, Kirkland. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
7 Pirates, 7 Cowboy 80. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Now Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
Come on. Set. 18 cop.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
3rd and 6.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Okay,
this is 1st and 10.
First down.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
To throw is Daniels. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
60 Bobcat.
Daniels looking to throw. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Let's go. Ready.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Let's go, let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Raiders, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.